Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start on the landscape. So now we're going to be looking at our medium colors. And remember, I need to put in dark objects that hold the eye up, send it up here to this quadrant. So I am going to go ahead and I guess I'm going to start out with just some burnt sienna and paint in some hills here in the background. I'm going to just draw them in like how, basically where I want them. Just give my mind a idea. I was going to put a tree up in there. Now, I am going to take these colors here from my sky that I've used, and I'm going to lightly put them in down here in the background. Just going to pull the sky into the background. Let it kind of tell you where your shadows are going to be. You know, sometimes it just kind of leads you, oh, that's where the hill is. Oh, that's where this belongs. But those colors need to come down. Now, as you get further away, your colors are going to get cooler. It's just the way it is. So if I have some mountains back here in the background, they're going to sit there. We're just thinking, remind the eye of landscape, you know, just let it feel its way, and then stop and take a step back. Now, as I'm looking at this, I'm realizing I have this phthalo green, and just important note, phthalo green is a dangerous color. It stains. It is powerful. And once it's on there, it's not coming off. And there are certain colors in watercolor that are like that. And that's part of learning watercolor is learning how each of these colors move on the paper, how they set on the paper, how long they set. Staining, I guess that's the word I'm looking for. But some of them make absolutely incredible colors, just when you put them together, that you wouldn't expect. Phthalo is one of those that just is always full of surprises. And all I'm doing here is I'm creating some depth. Notice notice I have splatters going. I am not concerned about the splatters. I'm concerned about what my eye is telling me it's seeing. It wants to see a landscape. It wants to see hills and brush. And as I go through, boy, that's dangerous. I'm making a mess over here. Not good, not good. Now, I'm doing these hills. I'm thinking about the light coming down. I'm thinking patterns of trees. I'm trying to think of, I even think of the smells, what it might smell like. Now, I think in this hill, you can start to see the coherence of the colors from the sky to the mountain. And that's important for the eye to be able to feel that it all belongs together. It's so easy, we think about landscapes as trees and rocks and individual things instead of one whole organism. But it really functions as one whole organism. And when you step back, it's all these parts. It's all the parts, and you have to treat them all with the same respect, while at the same time directing to your focal point. And as I'm doing this and I'm putting the paint down and I'm getting kind of a feel for where things are going to land, I'm trying to feel how damp my paper is. Like I said, I keep it quite damp because I like to do this layering in wet, and it just seems to slowly breathe life into the paper, and I just, it breathes life into me. So there you have it. if you'll notice, I am slowly moving and around the paper. I did the sky at one time, you know, up here at one time, but that's because of the nature. But as I'm of the painting, but as I'm coming through here doing this landscape, I'm taking care of this all at once, not one area, not one tree. I am going to put in a final tree up through here. That will be the last thing that I do. With this is this is the meditative part of it. Just losing yourself in the landscape itself and making it your own. You know, we all have pretty places we think about when we quiet ourselves or in unpleasant situations, and these are some of mine. That's something. When you're working wet on wet, if you don't have enough paint on your brush, you will pull up paint when you're wanting to put paint down. Okay. I am going to let that dry for a little while. And that is just patience. And you can use a hairdryer or heat lamp. I'm in no hurry, so I'm just going to let it dry for a little while. All right.